Alright guys, hopefully this video has my fight against Ursula in the background. If not, then whoops. But just consider this a PSA for fighting Ursula in Kingdom Hearts. Your sidekicks, Donald, Goofy, or Ariel, will come back when they die. You will not. It's like Sonic says, when you die outside your own game, you don't regenerate. So, I'm just saying, be fucking careful, man. Go on the offensive only when absolutely necessary. And just let Donald and Goofy deal with it, and then you get healing items. Stock up on healing items, grind up 3 levels. You have to actually grind 3 levels, which is kind of annoying. So say like, I believe when I first started I was at 20, level 20 for everyone. Well, you need to get up to 23. At least, with everybody. Grinding with Ariel isn't that important. I use the Disney characters every now and then, but mostly Donald and Goofy are Disney characters. I use the world-exclusive characters just to kind of show them off. You know, I team up with Peter Pan, I team up with Jack Skellington, I team up with Ariel. But the strategy is just use Donald and Goofy, grind up their levels in all the other worlds, and then head off to fight Ursula now that you've leveled up. Because guess what? I didn't grind at all whatsoever before fighting Ursula, so I was a really low level. And you can get away with being a low level, but not that low. So by the time I had gotten to that point, I had to grind 3 levels. There's not really a good or easy way to do that at that point in the game. But go to the Pegasus after you beat the Little Mermaid world. I seriously suggest that you like the only thing you can do is go to the Pegasus Cup and fight and just beat it all the way through. They give you a fuck ton of XP. Just stock up on healing items. By the way, yeah, that's the trick. You gotta make sure you have all the healing items. You know Dragon Ball Kakarot, where people are like, the game's too easy if you got healing items. This isn't that, like, at all. The game's still very fucking difficult. But, come on, man. Ash. Ash, what do you want? What do you want? I'm making a PSA here. I'm trying to stop people from pulling their hair out. Don't you fucking look at me like that. So, you gotta, you gotta grind on the Pegasus Cup. I grinded 4 extra levels on the Pegasus Cup, and so far I have not had a problem. I went to, after I did the Ariel thing, I went to Peter Pan and Halloween Town. So, I have not had a problem since I've been grinding on the Pegasus Cup. And again, I only grinded up 4 extra levels. Now, I did have a problem on the next cup, which was fighting Cloud and Hercules. Cloud went down surprisingly easy. Okay, what do you want? Is that what you want? Cloud went down surprisingly easy because when I was fighting him in the story, he kicked my ass. But in the Coliseum, I guess I had just gotten better, so he went down pretty easy, or surprisingly easy. He was still very fucking difficult, and he kept spamming his thruster move. But yeah, dude, that guy did not pose a challenge, or too much of a challenge. However, Hercules was he was ridiculous. I still beat them all first try, but again, healing items. And, yeah. But Squall and Yuffie give you enough XP that, let's be real, at the end of their tournament, you're guaranteed to level up as long as you're under level 30. And you're most likely still going to level up if you're at, even if you're at level 40. So far, is what it seems. I'm obviously not that high yet, I'm just saying. But seriously, every single time I've played the Pegasus Cup, I've leveled up at least once. And one time I actually leveled up twice. So, you just keep grind. Dude, the Coliseum. The Coliseum is a great place to grind. I don't know if you can ever not grind there. But, man, it's a good place. Yeah, I don't know if sometimes it'll be like, you can't grind here. Or you can't do this anymore. But right now, that's what I've been doing and it's working. Leon and Yuffie. And then there was Cloud, and I want to fight Sephiroth. I believe Sephiroth is in there. I've seen Sephiroth in the game, but I don't know where that is. I believe that's at the end of one of the cups. I want to team up with Cloud and fight Sephiroth. That'd be fucking sick. I wonder if Cloud is in Cloud and Sephiroth are in Kingdom Hearts 3. That'd be sick. I know they're not in the base game, but they have that DLC. That's a chance to put them back in. Oh, I just fucking love Cloud and Sephiroth for some reason. Dude, the whole reason I'm playing Kingdom Hearts now is because I got so fucking tired of, I was like, I was playing Smash Bros. And then they announced, or I went to the Game Awards because, they were live streaming a new, for a new Smash character. And so I saw, Cloud and Sephiroth. I skipped in because I was already, I was like too far forward, so I needed to rewind a little bit. I got onto the Game Awards a little too late. But basically, I scrolled down, or I scrolled back, and I see Cloud and Sephiroth fighting. I'm like, oh, so new Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff. And then I shot myself when I saw Mario. I was like, wait a minute, this is Smash Bros. And so then after I got a few days after I got Sephiroth DLC, I was like, alright, you know what, I'll just put this on my Christmas list. And I got Final Fantasy VII Remake. But then I spent like $100 on Kingdom Hearts. So I have like all of them now. Except Melody of Memory and Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. I'm still on Kingdom Hearts 1 though, so I haven't played anything else and I haven't seen anything else. Dude, I just love having a game that I don't know what's gonna happen. Because I haven't played one of those in a while. Kingdom Hearts is definitely that so far. I mean, dude, like I play a Batman game. Like, for instance, Arkham Knight. I knew what was gonna happen in that game before I even played it. I watched the ad and they were like, it's not Jason Todd. I'm like, are you sure about that? That looks like Jason Todd. And then, I'm playing, let's look at my library real quick, I could probably find something. Dragon Ball Kakarot, I know exactly what's gonna happen because that's just, it's Dragon Ball. I mean, it's like literally a remake of Dragon Ball. And then I guess, I guess there was the Mortal Kombat games and Resident Evil games that I never know what's happening in those because I didn't play the originals. Dude, even Halo 5 though was very predictable. That one, I don't really like Halo 5 to be honest with you. They reused the same boss like 5 times in the campaign. Ugh, dude, Scott Pilgrim was a weird one. I was playing that, and like I knew what was going to happen and when it happened, but it still felt so. It was like I was looking at something new, but I was having deja vu, and that rhymes. So it was weird. But yeah, Batman Arkham City, I think was the last real game where I didn't know anything about it. Because, you know what? I knew enough about Resident Evil 2. I knew enough about Resident Evil 3. And I knew Jason Todd was the Arkham Knight. I knew all this crazy shit. But then when I went and played Arkham City for the first time, I genuinely had no idea what was happening because I hadn't been reading comics at that time. And so, even though the story is wholly original, it still had certain beats from the comics that when I'm reading the comics, I'm like, oh yeah, that was in Arkham City. There's the identity theft thing, which I thought was something original to the game, starring Hush, and then I see Hush in the comics, and I was like, oh. And then the stuff with the what was the next part? The Azrael stuff that leads into Arkham Knight's Azrael stuff. That was obviously, I mean, that was a different guy. I think that was Michael Lane, whereas in the comics it's Jean-Paul Valley. But Azrael, a version of Azrael becomes Batman at some point, and they imply that that could happen there. They leave the Batman Arkham Knight ending very vague, because really the Batman under there could be anything and anyone. But then when they canceled the Arkham series' follow-up, they sort of had like a Reddit AMA, and they confirmed that that is Bruce. So I knew Bruce wasn't dead. He's not gonna walk into his manor and be like, "This is the only way to keep him safe," and then kill himself. And if he was gonna do that, he wasn't just gonna fucking take Alfred with him. I mean, that would be a dick move. So, I mean, you know? I mean, I guess the one thing about that game that I didn't expect was, when Batman takes off his mask on TV, and then Red Hood comes back and he saves Batman from Scarecrow. I was very shocked with that. But outside of that, I kind of knew everything, right? I was like, oh man, that's a cool sequence. And dude, actually it's really cool that the world knows who he is. And then Justice League versus Suicide Squad. The game, it's Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. That's gonna be a follow-up to Arkham Knight. And Batman's gonna be in it. But what's with the new Harley Quinn? Sorry about the interruption. But there's a new, Harley Quinn seems completely different. And then, Batman doesn't seem to be present, so it's kind of weird. I mean, I'm sure Batman's gonna show up. And then you have Captain Boomerang, who has a weird, like, boomerang power. He seems to, like, I don't know if he's supposed to be teleporting or if he's just supposed to be going really fucking fast. But if he's really fast, does that mean he has the Speed Force? And what about Flash? And if he has the Speed Force, can he not just phase the bomb out of his neck? I mean, because then if he phases the bomb out of his neck, and let's say it's exposed to oxygen, so it explodes as part of the failsafe. Couldn't he just continue phasing, and the explosion did not, phase him? Right? I mean, let's be real, you can't put a bomb in the Flash's neck. Although Batman did put one on his hand. Anyone ever watch Justice League Doom? Or the Tower of Babel storyline? So, I believe that one had Michael Rosenbaum as the Flash. Though he was playing Barry instead of Wally like he normally does. But yeah, anyways, Kingdom Hearts is awesome. I don't know what's happening, and I kind of like that. So, yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, if you want to beat Ursula, seriously, you're gonna have to fucking... Yeah. You're gonna have to fuck. I need to get that music from the Cyberpunk memes. I could do a lot of that. My stuttering would probably make for some pretty fucking entertainment. Dude, I'm so glad I got this Kingdom Hearts poster when I got Resident Evil 2. Because then I don't have to go back out and go back in time or have to pay scalping prices with this. But, yeah. So yeah, just get a bunch of health items and leave Goofy and Donald to, beat the shit out of Ursula. Dude, her first fight was actually pretty difficult, but it was doable. Her second fight felt like bullshit. I'm sorry, but everything about it feels like bullshit. Just watch how many videos I have of it. If assuming that proves anything.